Okay, so let's talk about how to manage resources effectively. And to illustrate this, we're going to be talking about Gate 21, which is the gate of managing resources. And Gate 21 is in the heart center. So it's all about willpower, motivation, the material world, right? Things like that. So if you are new to my channel, hello, my name is Ebony, and here we learn about human design and gene keys in order to reclaim your power, prioritize your pleasure, and create the freedom-filled life that you desire. So, Gate 21. The whole thing around Gate 21 is that you are the kind of person who wants to be in charge of your own life, right? You are able to manage people, you're able to direct people and move them towards a specific goal, right? You're very much designed to succeed in the material world. You're good at managing resources and people, right? So at the highest frequency, you're essentially able to manage a situation without being a bully, without forcing, without micromanaging. People just naturally want to follow you, right? So the shadow of this gate is control, and it can show up as either submission or being a controlling person. So you're either terrified of taking on responsibility, you're terrified of taking on, a leadership role of managing things. Like you're like, I don't want to do it, right? Almost out of a fear. Or you're completely forcing your will on everyone around you. So you're essentially the quintessential control freak, right? You are micromanaging, you're being a bully, you're kind of forcing, you're almost overcompensating to get people to do what you want. But if you have this gate defined, you really don't need to do all that, right? And the gift of this gate is authority. And the thing about this gate is that it's a natural authority that you really don't have to do anything in order to make happen. Like you don't, and this is why the shadow is control, because you don't have to exert a lot of force on the people around you in order to manage them, right? You naturally inspire loyalty from people when you're acting from an aligned place, when you're speaking from an aligned place, especially if you have the 4521 channel, which is the money channel that connects your heart center to your throat. When you are speaking and acting from an aligned place, you inspire loyalty in the people around you. So you really don't have to force anything on anyone. They're going to want to follow you. So what you need to do in order to move out of the shadow of control and into your gift of authority is trust your instincts. Trust that, number one, you're capable of directing, you're capable of managing these things and these people, right? And trust that you know what to do. Don't second guess yourself. Don't think that you have to exert a lot of force or exert your will in order to get people to listen to you or to get people to do what you want, because you really don't need to do all that, right? And in the city, the highest frequency of this gate is valor. So this is a very humble and powerful sense of control. It's when you're in a room and someone walks in and you're immediately drawn to them. It's like you just, like, they just fill up a room. They have a presence about them. And when they speak, you listen. You listen and you want to follow them. Like if they're giving out, directions, you want to follow their directions. They have this sense of certainty, this sense of, I know what I'm doing, right? That is the gift of this gate. It's literally just a very almost quiet, powerful presence that makes people want to follow you, that makes people very loyal and kind of, want to do what you say, not in a manipulative way, but they can sense your authority, right? So you know where things need to go. You know what needs to happen. And to really step into this frequency, you need to allow yourself to lead. You need to allow yourself, put yourself in situations where you're able to see this gift in yourself, where you're able to manage others, where you're able to manage resources and really see what happens and how things work out when you are in charge, especially when you're in charge of your own life. That is the best experiment, I guess, for this gate. So I hope this was helpful for you. As you guys know, I like to try out different formats with my videos. So we're back to the Zoom with the slides. So let me know if you guys like this format of video. Again, I have my gate resources guide in the description box below. I will also link the gates playlist in case you have not seen it, and I will see you in the next video.